So in being in private practice, there's a lot of expense that is associated with that. I mean, first off, you have all of the schooling and potential loans that you've taken out to go to graduate school. You are renting office space. You have insurance premiums you need to pay, liability insurance, the malpractice insurance, the continuing ed that you're required to take every year that adds up, and it is costly. There's a lot of, EHR systems that you need to have in place. For some, having social media or web developers or things like that to keep your practice going. There's a lot of expense that a private practitioner incurs. And I think that it's easy to lose sight of it because, when people have a regular job, right, you often get increases, whether annually or cost of living, or you get bonuses. We don't have any of that. We don't have any PTO. There's no sick days. There's no vacation. None of that is part of the deal when you have a private practice. So if you don't work, you don't get paid. It's important to be able to pay yourself enough that you can live and that you can afford to be able to be sick for a week and not, be unable to pay your bills. So I think that the formula or the way you set up your practice, you need to take all of that into consideration because there's a lot of things, a lot of perks that you don't have in private practice. Don't get me wrong. I think private practice is the greatest job in the world. But there are things that sometimes you're like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have sick days where I could just be home sick and I didn't have to worry that I wasn't earning any money that day? Because if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. I am a big fan of therapists regularly, periodically increasing their fees. If you're in private practice and you've been seeing someone for 4 years and they're paying the same $60, I don't know that that's a sustainable business model. And nothing stays the same. Everything costs more money. Anywhere you go, it's going to cost more money. Things get more expensive. And I don't think that therapy in private practice is any exception to that rule. So thanks for participating in the conversation.